everybody for coming here tonight to share this joyous occasion in our life. People who come here as far from California, and we literally have people ages from 1, Jonah over there, to 99. Thank those hotel for everything they did, especially Holly Breed, who was always there to really help us out whenever we had questions and really put our mind at ease. And for that, we're very grateful to Holly for that. I'd also like to thank Ruth and Beth Sloan, who sponsored the rehearsal dinner last night at Chevy's, or in Hebrew, Chevy's. It was really a delightful evening. I'm still tasting the dip from last night. And I'm sure Andrew is also, we got to know Beth and Bruce over the years with their children and family, because Andrew played football for all 4 years down in Randolph-Macon, where Lauren and Andrew met. And we go to all the home games and even some of the away games, and that's one thing that we miss. We made a point of going to at least one home game since they graduated the last 2 seasons. And I know that Andrew is very happy that his coach, Pedro Russo, is here tonight. And if anybody knows any 11th graders who are not committed, don't want to play Division I football, please check with Coach Russo, because he runs the best football program in Division III. Yes. Go Yellowjackets. But most of all, I really like to thank Gene. Gene has been planning this thing for months. I mean, working morning, noon, and night, just to every little detail. And if at times I seem mystified and perplexed, I was, but it all comes together tonight, and now I understand. So she's the one who really made this evening what it is. I'll skip that part. Lauren and Andrew met in their freshman class. Randolph-Macon adopted this idea from Hutchins, who edited the great books of the Western world, that if you took all these different areas or disciplines in liberal arts, they're all interrelated and very important, for a good liberal arts education. And every freshman has to sign up. They give them a choice of 3 or 4 courses. And the one that they signed up for was, you can see, economics and physics of sports. Andrew, being the math major, heard the economics part. Lauren heard the sports part. But they met in September of 2008, and they started dating in October 2008, and they've been, going together ever since. Even though Lauren graduated a semester early, she would still go down there to see Andrew and her friends at Randolph-Macon. And then the summer they graduated was, in 2012, was very hectic. Andrew didn't know where he was going to get a job. He would go back to school. He taught himself actuary in his senior year. He applied at various life insurance companies, and also got into Temple, because they're one of the few that has a master's program in it. The day before he had to pay the big check to Temple, he got a call from Penn Mutual, and he's been working for them ever since. Andrew then, as soon as he got the job, came to me and asked, for Lauren's hand in marriage. At first, if you know me, I always have to make light of the situation and tell a joke. And when he asked for her hand, I was going to pull the old Dudley Moore line at author and say, well, then she'd only have one. But instead, being a lawyer, I did ask him some questions to make sure that his decision was freely and voluntarily made. They immediately picked today's date, and some friends of theirs, family friends of ours, were concerned that a 21-month engagement was too long. especially because they were living in different cities. And for 14 months, Lauren lived here and worked, and Andrew lived up in Horsham, Pennsylvania. But they did see each other, and then finally made the decision, Lauren made the decision this past October, that she was like in between two worlds. You know, it was time to move up there. So Lauren lives up there, they both live in Hatboro, and they both work. And here they are married, age 24, with a rent payment and 2 car payments. At age 24, I was living at home, rent-free with a free car. And I didn't get married till I was 38, sort of like Matthew McConaughey and Fair to Launch. But they are married, and I always thought they were made for each other. They complement each other, and it's a wonderful. I look forward to they're going to have a wonderful life together. And again, Gina and I would like to thank everybody who's here. At this time, we'd like to say the blessing before the meal, or the hamotzi. So. Using the traditional challahs. Baruch atorenu Eloheinu melech haolam hamotzi lechem min haaretz. Amen. Blessed art thou, Lord of God, King of the universe, who brings forth bread from the earth. Everybody enjoy.